So today I wanted to talk about the sensitive numbers in the soul contract because there are a few sensitive numbers in there. I have some of them in my soul contract, and I work with a lot of clients who also have them. And we're told by society that sensitivity is a weakness. Don't be so weak. Don't be so sensitive. Boys don't cry, that kind of thing. And actually, sensitivity is a superpower and it is a strength. Sensitivity really means being attuned to people around you. And that is a very, very special thing because so many people are numbed out. They are so inward focused. They are so self-centered that they can't quite understand and anticipate the needs of those around them. Now, there is a fine line because when you're sensitive and empathetic and you can feel things and relate to people, you have compassion and empathy, and you pick up on little nuances in people's energy, that can be quite draining and it can be quite exhausting because you're so conscious of how people around you are feeling that you'll kind of be the peacekeeper and you'll do anything to sort of keep that equilibrium in place, especially in the family dynamic or in friendship groups or at work. Maybe you felt that, always having to tread carefully, keep the peace. Now, the sensitive energies in a soul contract, and you can find your soul contract at soulcontractreader.com, is the 11 twos. And the 11 twos often have processed a lot of trauma. So they can often be called the emotional processing units of the family, where all the stuff gets funneled down into that person. And that can make them quite sensitive, and they're there to develop emotional resiliency, learn to depend on themselves. The second number is the eights. So the eights can be very sensitive because they're deeply empathetic and they need a lot of grounding. They need nature, they need animals, and they need people that they feel very safe with to be around because they feel things so deeply. So nature's very healing for them. And the fives are the other really sensitive number. Fives, like the eights, can have real trouble asserting themselves. The 11 twos have trouble creating their own dependency, their own strength. The eights need to create boundaries, and the fives need to assert themselves using their voice, using speech. So I've got a lot of karmic fives in my chart, and they're a very ethereal energy. And actually, with all of these numbers, it's quite hard to sort of find your grounding and come out of the overthinking mind and into the body to find balance. The 11 twos can go really woo up and down in their moods. The fives are very sensitive to the weather, and the eights are just sensitive to people around them. So if you have these numbers in your charts, you are a sensitive soul. Congratulations. That means you have deep empathy and compassion for the world around you, and that's a really beautiful thing. And when you start to work with it rather than against it, when you start to acknowledge this sensitivity as a gift, as a superpower, that enables you to go so much deeper into your own self-awareness and of those around you. It's a really beautiful thing. So if you want to know more about your soul contract, keep diving into all of my videos, subscribe, see what else I've got. I post very regularly, and I'll post all of my resources below. And I do offer full soul contract readings, and all the links are down there. And until next time, have a beautiful rest of your day.